more, Millie.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the question that I'd like to ask is, despite the responses that has been given by Honorable Ruku, it's really clear that your mind frame, while serving as a member of Parliament, was more towards limitations, if I would say, of constitutional rights. If you are taken or if you take up this position, you will definitely be taking on a different role where you are not serving a constituency, but you are serving Kenya as a whole. When I look at your CV, in your earlier life, you worked a little bit with the human rights sector, Oxfam, GB, and all that. And you worked a lot on issues of gender-based violence, amongst other things. It may be a long time, and maybe that's the reason that you have deviated a little over the years. So my question to you is, would you be willing to have a clear paradigm shift from what has been evident in Parliament to have a clearer fidelity to the Constitution, where you focus on rights much more, enhance rights much more, and in specific on the issue of gender representation and ethnic diversity, because you'll be at a situation where you'll be called to do that. I'm just a little concerned that going by your mind frame while in Parliament, you seemed more guided, your philosophical leaning was more towards limitations. But you are going to serve Kenyans. Are you willing to take a paradigm shift that is more broadly embracing of rights, specifically gender, and issue of ethnic inclusion in appointments?
You can answer those three.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I will start with Honorable Millie question. And I want to assure this committee and Kenyans that I will ensure I abide by Article 232 of our Constitution, which talks about the values and principles of public service. And the values on principles of public service, the issue of fairness, fair competition and merit on the basis of the opportunities and promotions, as well as transparency, the issues of ensuring all communities in the Republic of Kenya are represented within the public service, as well as to ensure persons with disabilities, as well as members of all ethnic groups are part and parcel of public service. Article 232 of our Constitution bides us and will be biding me more than ever before to ensure I am firmly within the spectrum of Article 232, as well as Article 10 of our Constitution, and I think also Article 73 of our Constitution, Honorable Speaker, which talks about the leadership, the responsibilities of leadership, and this is a very critical article in terms of the objectivity and impartiality in decision making, in ensuring that there is no nepotism within public service, no favoritism, or any other improper motive or corrupt practices. I will abide myself with Article 10 of our Constitution, 73 of our Constitution, and Article 232 of our Constitution as a Cabinet Secretary of Public Service.
Thank you. I think that's a good, fair comment. I'm just wondering, because you focus a lot on the issue of equality, I don't know what your perspectives in the Constitution are on equity, which is affirmative action, because you've not mentioned the component of gender. Because sometimes in being fair, you exclude, especially for a person like you who comes from a marginalized community. How do you intend to ensure that women are included, minorities are included? Of course, you've mentioned disability, so I won't harp on that.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I'm record on ASANS. I asked a question directed to Teacher Service Commission and also Public Service Commission on matters equity, on the issues to do with equity, and they responded my question. So even as a member of Parliament, I'm on record having asked a question on equity, and probably I can directly a question on Public Service Commission on action taken to mainstream marginalized groups and communities in the public service in line with Article 232. And also I asked a question on Teacher Service Commission on inclusivity in recruitment procedures and affirmative action, safeguard to teachers from marginalized communities. So this is matters, Honorable Speaker, I hold dear as far as equity, affirmative action, marginalization, gender mainstreaming within our community or our government or public service to ensure we run a just government and a fair system for all people of the Republic of Kenya.
Go to the next.
The Honorable Bayer, who has agreed that he did, we are friends. Honorable Speaker, I did not initiate the changes of definition of what MIRA is. Honorable Speaker, it is the Committee of Delegated Registration which, through the Ministry of Agriculture, found it necessary to ensure there is no discrimination to the farmers of MIRA. MIRA or Mogoka is one plant genetically. In genetics terms, we call this Eduris. I'm forgetting the other botanical name of MIRA. Eduris edaris. Eduris. Eduris? No.
Don't be misled.
No. Honorable Speaker, that's Honorable Junet is trying to. So the truth of the matter is Mogoka and MIRA have a common botanical name, but different species. So the Committee on Delegated Registration through the Ministry of Agriculture was just ensuring that both Mogoka and MIRA are properly captured under our laws so that there cannot be discrimination of farmers of Meru who farm MIRA and farmers of Embu County who majorly do the farming of Mogoka. And it's not only farming of Mogoka happens in Embu County, but also in Makueni County, at the moment in Nyeri County, in Murang'a County, also in Nakuru County, even Machakos County. We have farmers who are doing the farming of Mogoka. In Meru University, Honorable Speaker, we have an institute which is dedicated to the research of MIRA. And all the matters, all the questions in terms of what my Honorable Mbaya is trying to claim, that Mogoka is harmful, MIRA is harmful, These are questions which can be answered by a government institution known as Institutes of Mera under the University of Meru, where we have researchers or professors doing the research in matters Mogoka, matters Mera. And not only the chewing of Mera, but also value addition of Mogoka and Mera. They have been found, there are research which have been documented and actually published in scientific journals on the benefits of Mogoka, the benefit of Mera. There are scientific published journals from Meru University, also from the School of Biochemistry, Kenyatta University, done by one Professor Mario Pierongoge, who is a very good researcher now, the acting dean of School of Applied and Pure Sciences, Kenyatta University. He has done research on Mogoka and Mera and medicinal value of this crop. So we may want to give a negative publicity of a very important plant which can not only have economic benefit to the household in all those counties I've mentioned, but also as medicinal values in diseases like diabetes. I'm not an expert in that section, but there are professors who have found some of medicinal values for Mogoka and Mera. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
To Robert Mbui.
Can I
Be careful not to make. Yes, go on and answer Robert Mbui's.
Can I have a photo of Honorable Speaker?
Let me give a disclaimer. I want to withdraw the issue of medicinal values as far as diabetes is concerned, because I'm not an expert, but I know there are published journals which can be submitted to this honorable committee on medicinal benefit of Mogoka and Mera.
Go to Robert Mbui. Yes, Owen.
Just a quick one. Honorable Speaker, I want to put it to the nominee that he used his privileged position in the delegated committee to push for a definition of a word of Mera in the statute, and for me that is legislative mischief. And Honorable Speaker, there is no way that a twig is the same as a leaf, because Mogoka is a leaf, the other one is a twig. And